Hey there. Apparently there are new loyalty tokens that I can claim. I don't really know what those are. Let me just pull up Twitch. Hey guys, never once did I realize that, God, never once did I realize, oh no, is it blank? Do I have to set up a whole new thing? I think I do, and that sucks. But it will be fine in the end. Add game capture. Oh, the snowman thing was a window, wasn't it? Specific window. Wizard. Let me tab back in. It really does not want to work. And that's very, very sad for me. Usually it's working. I don't know why it's not. Do I gotta do it for window capture? Hold up. Let me make sure of things. And yes, I know I'm in the stage channel. But so people don't, like, freak out. Okay. Focused on the general of my server. So if this goes bad, yep. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Let me just, fit this to screen. Apparently not fit it. Apparently I need to, where is that? There's that. Stretch to screen. Yeah, that works. And then I'll drag this down, below everything. There we go. Yo. I guess I should ping everyone, let everyone know that book club time is happening. Where is the channel that I ping everyone in? Not at everyone, but like the roll. The funny, weird little roll. Okay, so I know for a fact that I want to get not kicked out. And I do know that everything's loading, and I do want to do things on Vanessa Ruby Blood, but given that Amber Wildmancer is the one that we have been pumping and pumping and pumping our spellaments into, I assume because she's, highest level, we're gonna do this. And hope that didn't mess up anything too badly. Alright, claim tokens. That gives me 4 of them. Hey there, Pixel. The pad is not working right now, but thank you. Spellaments. I have no idea what any of these do. It has been so long since I've played Wizard101, guys. But yeah, it's book club time. I have no idea where people are. I am tired, if we're being honest, Pixel. So, in case you do not know, right now I'm in Florida. And right now, I am, well, so this is a book club stream, right? And it's also, like, 2:12 a.m. here. I need to run around all the worlds that I have so that they load on this computer too. You forgot? Plum, I have a tattoo. I have a wizard tattoo. It was my first. I don't think you were with us here, but it's a celebration of affiliate. I can... Let me go show it off in-game. Hold up. Let me just look at my arm as I try to remember where the hell this symbol's from. I know it's somewhere in Grizzleheim. But yeah, Pixel, the other reason I could be tired is that I have... Today has been wild, okay? So, first of all, I downloaded most of my footage from last night. So, like, most of the very first night of Horror Nights and stuff is currently residing on this computer. But also, I have a headache, I'm a little stuffy, I'm not sick. I'm not letting myself believe that I'm sick. I've just been forgetting to drink water. Forgetting to hydrate. You gonna let me go to Grizzleheim? Nope. But yeah, I've been forgetting to hydrate. I have been forgetting to eat. I got sunburned by the moon again tonight. It's so stupid, too. I don't even think it's a full moon. I don't have any tea right now. I do not have tea right now. I have coffee, but hell no. So today has been a whirlwind. Like, between waking up and realizing that I'm alone in my head, relatively, I think Ricky was still there this morning. But between realizing that, I'm alone in my head and the weight of reality of that crashing down on me and me getting Alfredo in my eye, I have had an eventful day. Oh, also, I don't know the book we're supposed to be talking about. And I don't mind spoilers. There, this is it. This is it. Whatever this is the symbol of. Hold up, it's over there too. It has been months. Okay, Ravenscar. I have Ravenscar on my arm. I don't know why. No, it's fine. I don't. We're doing this on schedule. We're doing on this on schedule, and we're doing this on schedule. Well, we can do another discussion. Because honestly, like, as I am, it does not sound like my type of book. It sounds very emotionally strenuous. And the last book I read was Killer Pizza. Actually, no, that's not true. The last book I read was the new Percy Jackson, Chalice of the Gods. Oh no, the last book I physically read was Killer Pizza. So based on something that, like, based on the knowledge of the book that I have, I know how things turn out. Relatively, I think. So what was y'all's favorite part? And what chapter was it in? I'm sorry for, like, all the. Wait, you guys can't see me. You just have this cute little avatar thing. If you could see my eye movements, I would be blinking like crazy due to the Alfredo in my eye. But, well, I mean, it seems like a lot of people die in that book. Honestly. It seems like a lot of people die. Is there something down here now? Oh, you're fine. You know what, Pixel? That's fair. Um, it also, I want to ask a question, like another one. Um, what did you two think of Volta? Like, I don't remember your answer, Fish, but I remember that Ricky asked it to you, so I'm assuming it's an important plot point. And I'm assuming you'll know what I mean. Oh no! Is he one of the ones we like? Um, I will also say that one of the notes that I found about the book while I was rooting around, one of them was something along the lines of do not brush up on history before you read the series. So that's probably a good idea. Just do not brush up on history before you read the other books. Because the scythes, they're all named after like famous people, right? Listen, I know of Faraday, and that's a very specific name. So and then I mean, this is my first time doing this. I don't really have any notes. But yeah, no, that was like the big note. Don't brush up on history. Um, and I don't know why the note did not say why. Although I also have I have donuts now, right now. I have voodoo donuts. And they did make one. So, like, I did a mobile order, and um, that's fair, yeah. But the note said, "Do not," in like all caps, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling because Drake apparently really likes the book, or at least whatever he's heard. So I have a feeling that not looking things up is related to some sort of mystery. Because I believe that note was written for him. Because it was like chicken scratchy. Alright. So I have a question for both of you, I guess. All of you, maybe. Yeah, no, usually I am too, but I also haven't read the books, so I don't know, like, the names. Although, if I'm remembering some minuscule, like, combo history physics lesson we had, Robert Goddard is a name that's associated with, like, rockets, I think. I don't know, I didn't pay too much attention. Space and that kind of stuff, that's Alpha and. No, that's Drake and Ricky's thing. Drake's more than Ricky's. And so the other big thing, kind of, for this discussion was, do you guys want to go back to Percy Jackson? Or do you want to keep going with Scythe? Because, I mean, it doesn't really mess up anything, I think. It would just be beneficial to know, like, what book we're cracking open. Is it gonna be Titan's Curse, or is it gonna be the sequel to Scythe that's name I don't know? Fish, do you have the book? Because I know you have Scythe. I don't know how, but I know you have Scythe. And, like, if it was a gift from me, is that the sequel? Okay. But yeah, like, so I've seen numerous notes that they might be, better back to back. Ah, okay. But I've seen numerous notes saying they might be better back to back. Granted, the reason why it does, like, a month to month thing, from my understanding, looking at all the notes that I could about this thing, earlier today, is simply that there are like, the month between books of the same series is meant to be kind of a buffer to help your brain understand the others. And also, being an avid Percy Jackson fan, there is something that I do want to discuss with y'all too. So, it is the Heroes of Olympus series, and I'm assuming Trials of Apollo, are not needed to read the new book, the Chalice of the Gods. But here's the thing, they make it better, because you know what happened with certain encounters that get talked about. And you know why certain things are kind of either important or not as important. And I know those books do a really, really good job of, like, telling you what you need to know when you need to know it, if it's from a previous book. I guess I only have 30 minutes left for now. Which is fine. I think I can load in everything in 30 minutes. And then I have a game that I want to try out called Peglin, if y'all are down for that. Peglin, not Peggle. Although Peggle is very fun. It's like Goblin Peggle from what it looks like. I don't know, it looks really fun. There's, so I mean, I guess it's a matter of, do you guys want to get a lot of the jokes? Because I'll be honest, I haven't read Trials of Apollo, and that's probably a mistake. But, like, if you guys want to get a lot of the jokes, we can trudge through the series. I don't know, I feel like the book is very nostalgic. It's very reminiscent of, shit, what's its name? It's very Lightning Thief. It's very Lightning Thief-like. The thing is, Plum, with that, at least for the mainline series, like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, starts the title instead of like Heroes of Olympus or Trials of Apollo. The big thing with that is a lot of times the books take place like a year apart from each other. So, like, you guys have read Sea of Monsters, I assume. So, you know, it doesn't pick up immediately after the book. But with the Heroes of Olympus, I think it's back to back to back to back. However, we could do what Ricky did with the politics book on like in like July, and just make it like a bonus series if you're like a fast reader or something. I don't know. That was on a note. I don't like the way this looks. I'm gonna load it fast as I can. And there are spoilers for Heroes of Olympus embedded in the very fabric of the one book of Chalice of the Gods. But it is up to you guys. So, like, I don't know what you'd want to do. Or anything like that. You know? I don't know what you want to have happen. I'm literally just trying to load things, people. Not get pulled into a fight. You know what? I should probably be trying to load my homes, because I know I have a lot. Of castles. And as I said, I don't know, it's a thing for all of us to enjoy, and I don't know what would be more joyful in that regard. That is fair, I suppose. I don't know who in my head the book club idea even was, initially, but I do know that, it seems unfair to, like, sort of, quote unquote, force the sequels upon you. So, I'm gonna say that for now, the Heroes of Olympus and Trials of Apollo sections are, like, because they're technically sequel series, right? So I'm gonna say for now that they are sort of what's the word? Up in the air. Specifically due to the fact that it is it's not fun to be sort of thrust into the same universe over and over and over and over. At all. In my opinion. And I don't want to have to, like, do that with y'all. Or anything, you know? And, like, obviously you can talk to, like, Ricky or whoever about it, because I'm not normally fronting, which is part of the reason why it's just such awfulness today. Oh, that's fair. That's entirely fair. That's a good point. I think that, alright. If y'all want to give it a shot, if y'all want to give it a shot, because the world of Scythe seems a little more complex than that of Percy Jackson. Due to Percy Jackson being based on pre-existing content like myths and stuff. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Sea of Monsters is basically the kid-friendly Odyssey. So yeah, if y'all wanna try it, we can shake up the order a little, shake the tree some, and proclaim this month's to be the sequel to Scythe. And we can hold off on the Titan's Curse. For now. But it is entirely 100% up to you. I'm ambivalent either way. Granted, I'm not necessarily the best one in my head to be ambivalent, but I'm who's here now. And Ricky did say Scythe might be better back to back. By the way, this whole Scythe thing does not include the, like, fourth book. It's called Gleanings, and it's, like, apparently just their journal entries. Which... It sounds like a fun book, but it doesn't really sound like one that... It sounds like the Demigod Files, honestly. Like, it sounds like Scythe's version of the Demigod Files. Sorry, things are really, really hating me. After this, I intend to take a steamy shower. And in theory, hopefully, I'll get to sleep before the sun comes up, but that's not that much of an issue because the curtains here actually kind of function. Alright. So yeah, I mildly ran out of things to talk about. This is why I tend to stay kind of away from all this streaming stuff. I'm really not sure. I also think I still have Alfredo sauce in my eye. Just a little, maybe. And I do mean that quite literally. So what I did in the park today was I ran in at like 10 or something to two Halloween Horror Nights, specifically so that I could get food. Like, literally, that is it. Specifically to get food. I got food, everything's okay in that regard. But as I was eating, because I was afraid I was gonna be too late to pick up my order for donuts, which I wasn't. I have donuts. I love them. I slurped too hard, and the sauce just flicked up and into my eye. And let me tell you something, Alfredo burns. Do not put cheese in your eyes in any form, even liquefied, especially liquefied. It's not a great idea. Also, I will say, like, in regards to the book stuff, one of the things that I saw a note about. Oh, you're fine, Plum. One of the things that I saw a note about was apparently there are commands on the book club overlay, which I do not have equipped because I am lazy and tired and slouching. Quite a lot. That's fair. Especially with like such a small group. I think it's what, 3 people right now? Alright, I'll pass the advice along. And also, like, just between us, you can tell Ricky if you want. I don't really care. Or whoever. I think part of the reason behind the spacing them out by a month is ADHD. And not wanting to, like, be trapped in a universe for too long. What was your least favorite part of the book? That's probably something that's a talking point normally, right? I'm not just being dumber than normal. Um, like, you don't know? What does that mean? I'm not entirely sure that it would be the first time. Because, in theory, right? Like, so what I know about the Thunderhead is it's an AI. It's like benevolent Skynet. I don't know either. Yeah, honestly, that sounds like benevolent Skynet. Um, like, I'm genuinely. So, like, from what I know of the Thunderhead, it's, you know, benevolent Skynet, benevolent AI type thing, and I don't know how many years it's been since it was, like, created or gained sentience, maybe? I just don't know all that, right? So, my best guess as to, like, what happens would be, um, probably that, um, hell, I don't even know. It would probably, it might have figured it out before, but also, it could have not. Oh, the secret. Secrety. Ooh, okay. Um, and like it could, maybe it was just starting to push the laws of robotics and stuff. I really don't know. Um, It just seems to me like it could probably do that type of thing before, but also, like, what if it can't? You know? Honestly, okay, maybe. That's a long time though for a computer with that kind of processing power. Because, like, it's the evolved cloud, right? So, that kind of processing power cannot be understated. Yeah. Sorry for all the repetitive clicking. I mean, you can see what I'm doing, but still. Great, now the eye I didn't get sauce in is hurting. Um, maybe it could do it before, but that was the first time it saw fit to, like, try it out. But also, you make it seem like it's, like, a huge, huge thing. So, I would assume that the Thunderhead would have tested it before. Um, so, I don't know. Um, I'm getting, like, bits and pieces of context, so I think somewhere deep down Ricky is there. Um, oh, damn, okay. Um, so, yeah, huge, huge thing. Um, so, that's entirely fair, because, like, sorry, I inhaled my own hair. That's entirely fair though, because, like, once. Don't they need to, like, call or specially request to be revived? Or something? So, like, if they're deadish, they're just dead? Unless they've requested otherwise, you know. I'm trying my best to honestly purely exist at this point. Okay. Oh, so that's probably where the mystery comes in. I'm assuming it's a murder mystery. Oh. That is very interesting. Then again, also, if they're learning how to kill people, I assume that they could get killed a lot. Like, in the line of fire or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know the world. I don't know the book. I'm getting, as I said, bits and pieces of info. Oh, huh. Well, I suppose that's good. But still, I would assume that a lot of people would resist. Oh, apparently they can't. Or, like, they risk having their family killed, too, or something. Huh. That is very fair. That is very, very fair. Huh. Then again, if the rules didn't apply, wouldn't people, become Scythe's apprentices? Just so they could end themselves? Maybe that's why the rule doesn't apply to them. You know, this is actually kind of making me want to read the book. Or listen to it, I guess. Also, anyone else here have ADHD? Because if so, I have a question. Because I have an issue, and I think it's related to ADHD. Like, that's what it feels like it's related to. I'm making sure to switch fingers so I don't get, tendonitis. I'm very wary of possibly moving this computer because right now it's on a desk, it's cool, it's, you know, a good height with this chair. That's fair. So I'm in Orlando right now. Specifically at Universal, like I said earlier. And I have been going to Halloween Horror Nights for the 2 nights that it's been open. So far I've only done scare zones because I jump if I actually do get startled somehow. But, I don't seem to, like, when the people in the scare zones, when the characters lunge at me, it doesn't really spook me. Like, a few, maybe 3 in the last, 2 days have mildly spooked me. Actually, 3 in my life, because I have been to horror nights before. And, I know that neurodevelopmental stuff, like autism and ADHD, affect alters differently. Or it can. And so I'm just, I keep, all this afternoon and stuff, I kept thinking about what was wrong with me because Alpha can get scared. Ricky is a scaredy cat. Ricky's a pussy, according to Fish. But I don't really share that experience. And I don't know, apparently there's some correlation between ADHD and being fearless. And I don't know, it felt like an interesting thing to bring up at the time that I thought about it. That is balance school only. And that is death school only. Those are storm, but they're ugly. Those aren't much better. Oh, that's fair. You're fine, Fish. But, I know that I was talking about this with you, actually, on the phone earlier, I think. Honestly, when the server goes down, I might go down. I might just say fuck it and pass out. Um, because it's now 3:10 a.m. and I am kind of exhausted, but also I want to see Peglin. Like, I want to see it. You know, it sounds cute. Ugh. Oh. Oh boy. Sorry, I just stood up. My legs are. Ideally, we would be doing this from my bed. Um. But. I don't know what else to say. Wow, my brain is blanking. In order to not be a hypocrite, when the server shut down, I will go sleep. They should already be shut down though, shouldn't they? It's the one I'm in. Castaways Bungalow. Wait, no, it was this one next. Okay, yeah, the world data is loading much slower than it was before. You know what? I apologize, everyone, if this makes my computer blue screen. I'm gonna try to move it very slowly over to my bed so that, A, there's like slightly better sound absorption, I think. And B, I can just lay down because my back needs it. Oh, I'm just laying down. My back needs it. This isn't normal Wizard101 server behavior. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, though. And I'm gonna try to load up the castles that I have remaining onto this computer. Oh, I'm just laying down, because I was slouching. I was slouching something fierce in the chair, and no thank you. See? There's not even a... Oh. That's a dorm. I thought I equipped the creepy fairgrounds. Guess not. It's just, I don't know, Wizard is behaving weirdly. Like, there wasn't even a message there saying, sorry, young wizard, that home isn't quite ready for you yet, like we were getting earlier. there was the loading symbol and then nothing. So I'm assuming that the server is just kind of non-existent at the moment, and somehow there's like a separate thing for people in their castles. I'm probably very, very, very wrong. But it feels nice to be able to get something loaded. God, that's a lot of castles. You know what, for now, because I think Wizard's quitting on us at any moment. I don't want to be one of the people that it has to boot. I'm gonna boot up my Steam, and I'm gonna boot up Peglin. Just to see what it's like. Because it looks interesting. And if it's honestly anything like Peggle, it's really lightweight. And there's like no need to worry. Fish, assuming you have the perms too, would you get the category? Game capture. Specific window of Peglin. Where, right, it puts it in at the top. Stretch to screen. And then I'll just move it down. What the hell is this? New game. Peglin. Peglin is a jack of all trades with access to almost all orbs and relics. Flexibility and adaptability are the keys to Peglin's victory. Starting relic Peglin tuition. Battle rewards from chests contain an additional option to choose from. I really hope it's a point and click. Huh. want to see what this does. It looks cool. What is this Cult of the Lamb looking shit? Okay, I'm decent at Peggle, so this is like D&D Peggle. Dagger does very little damage as a regular attack, but it's incredibly strong on a crit, so if you don't think you can hit... Oh, is that a crit orb? This turn you can discard the dagger by using the garbage icon. I can probably hit a crit. You have literally... There you go. There you go, buddy. Okay, so the crit things are like... Oh, thank you for the raid. Did the category get changed? Or egg? I can't tell. I did it, and hopefully I spelled everything right. Alright, I'll tab back into the game because I don't want to waste a shot. Oh, yeah, no, I always have a charity thing up because I have, specifically the Trevor Project has helped me. A lot. So I don't see any reason in not basically permanently having a like fundraiser for them up. Oh, was that instant death? Was I not supposed to go there? Oh! Oh! I know how that works. I know how that works now. Alright, straight down. Let's do this. Let's do this chaos. But, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the raid. I'm sorry. I'm decently tired. I just came from Halloween Horror Nights. So I have been up for hours and hours and hours and hours. In the woods, you find a clearing with a strange tree directly in the center. There's a nook in the trunk with brambles twisting wildly out of it. You know what? I don't care about my HP. Okay, we got stuck with something. I'm curious. I wanna know. I think I can grab the fireballs and be okay with it. I do apologize for not reading all the way. It is. It's Plum, this is Goblin Peggle. That's literally what it is. It's just Goblin Peggle. With, like, a turn-based twist. It's like turn-based tower defense Goblin Peggle. Alright, where do we think it's gonna... Okay. I think there's a refresh down there. Yeah. So... Oh? Okay. Oh god, this game's addictive. This game is very addictive. Find a forge hot and ready to smoke. You know what? Let's take the forge. Whenever an upgradable orb... Is this a deck building Peggle? Whenever an upgradable orb is added to my deck, I take it, upgrade it, and take 4 damage. Apparently. Now, because, like, I chose that relic. And then the crit pegs are the equivalent of the multi-point pegs. Alright, let's start that with a crit. I'm not entirely sure what use this, like, targeting feature that I have is. It's a thing that exists for sure. Jack-o'-lantern? Instead of exiting the pegboard... Ooh, okay. That sounds nice. Why is that one path covered in? Fresh bandana or a unicorn horn? I'm going with Bjorn. I want Bjorn's power. No. Oh. I didn't think about the consequences of shooting that. Is this a boss fight, though? Alright. Cool. Wait. Enter. Yes, enter shoots. Okay. Does that mean... Oh, enter space apparently fires. I do like the gold earning component of this game. Orbs will apply the bramble status on an enemy. Well brambled, okay, so it's a stun. It's a stunny dot, apparently. I also really like the hand. Oh no, I wasted a crit on that. Gorms? You know what? I like the sound of that. Everywhere is apparently death. I keep just... I don't wanna... Oh, I get it. Okay. Honestly, not lying, I think... Wait, like actual Peggle? Hell yeah, thank you. Oh, how dope would it be if I hit that reset? Oh, that's the jack-o'-lantern. I was hoping to make that a crit, but you know. Sweet. And I love refreshers. This game is very, very addictive. I did that just so I would get a crit, yes. Best foot forward. I really like the sound of that peg. Or the orb. Okay, so the incentive to not fall into the fire is damage. Refreshes the board on every reload. That sounds useful. I don't know what it does, like what it means, but it sounds useful. Is it like Binding of Isaac Peggle? Alright. It's fire against, like, brambles. So, I'm basing this off of Pokemon logic. Yeah, that's a lot of health that I don't have. Oh. I think I'm gonna die. Okay, so that's just a thing to... Wow. I aimed. What is with all those brambles? I feel like that's the first peg I gotta hit. I feel like I'm dead. Unless I am really stupid lucky, which I'm not. Run summary? Wait, is this like Binding of Isaac? I think I'm right, yo. I've unlocked orbs and relics in custom mode. Let's go. It is Peggle meets Binding of Isaac. That is interesting. I think I have a favorite game now. But I also do think that I'm going to rest my head, take a steamy shower, and go to bed. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the raid, not the ride. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow. I'm gonna go pass out now. I think we've decided that the next book is Thunderhead. And Plum, so do I. It's a dehydration thing. My nose is overcompensating for some reason. But I'll be fine. Take care of yourself, peoples.